does develop character. It does develop discipline. And that these things are actual skills that you can apply to other things in life. You just think, God, I'm a fucking loser. Like,
I have a visual for this. I always ask myself, am I in the engine room right now? This is my way of saying, like, an engine room is a little hot, it's a little uncomfortable, but it's where all the shit is happening. It's where the shit is being made. And so I'm like, it's a little, discomforting, but I got to be in there. And there are days where, and there'll be weeks where that's all I do. I'm just in it. I'm not good at responding to emails sometimes or whatever, because there'll just be weeks where I'm in it. And it's an incredible visual for me because I'm like, yeah, this is like where like I'm grounded. And I like feel myself. And then when I look at my health, that's when I just feel like really good about myself. Like not insecure, and my vitals are different. Like it's crazy. Like my fucking HRV. Like my HRV craters when I'm like just like, insecure.
of course.
But why is that? Like it's your heart rate variability. It should have nothing to do with your like disposition and your mood.
Well, your mind is the idea that your mind is separate from the body is crazy.
It's crazy.
It's not.
But is your HRV lower when you're just out of sorts? Yes, probably, right?
I'm sure. Yeah, I don't really monitor it that much.
Yeah.
And I try not to ever get out of sorts too. And one of the ways that I keep from getting out of sorts is daily discipline. Like it's if I have days where I'm sure it gets out of sorts if I have a few days in a row where I don't work out, but I work out almost every day. And if I'm not working out, I'm still cold plunging and going to the sauna and stretching. I'm always doing something. And if I don't do something, I feel like I'm fucking up. And then I can.
So does it matter what it is? Meaning, as long as it's a routine.
Yeah, well, I do it all myself. I don't have a trainer, but I write things down. I write down what I want to accomplish. I write down what I'm going to do, and then I just do it. I like a robot, force myself to do it.
Yeah.
And then I always feel better after it's over.
Yeah.
And it's always the hardest part of my day.
Yeah.
And so it makes everything else so much easier because I fucking work out hard.
Yeah.
And so everything else is pretty easy, because the strain, like just being in that fucking cold water or just going through Tabatas on a Airdyne bike, like this shit's hard. Yeah. It's really hard. Like I could die right now hard.
Yeah. And
so everything else is like, how hard's it going to be? Oh, it's uncomfortable. Oh, boo-hoo. But I think it's important to go through that. I really think it is, I really think it is. And that's the difference between, sanity and like having a very slippery grip on your own personal sovereignty. I think a lot of it is like you have to choose. It has to be like elective, voluntary adversity. Like you have to choose to do it.
Yeah, that's a really great way of saying it. Voluntary adversity. If it's forced upon you, you can kind of compartmentalize.
And then you get angry, like, wow, these
bitter and
people
resentful.
make me do stupid shit.
Exactly.
But if you force yourself to do it,
This is why these special forces guys are such fucking animals.
Of course.
They're choosing.
Right. Exactly. And they develop that, this mentality when you're around other people that are also savages. You realize like there's other people out there in the world that are not making excuses. And they are getting after it every day and they are pushing every day. And the more you can surround yourself with people like that, the people that complain about nonsense and that find excuses and focus on other people and bitch about things and why is she doing this? Why is this happening for him?
Yeah.
It's loser mentality. And if you're around more winners, you absorb that. You imitate your atmosphere.
Yeah.
It's very important. It's very hard for people, especially young people, to find positive influences and to find positive groups. And I think it's one of the reasons why a lot of young people gravitate towards podcasts because they get to hear interesting conversations with really accomplished people that are fascinating, that are unlike anybody that they're around on a daily basis. Right. And that's also one of the reasons why it's important to find that's why martial arts are so good for young people because you're around other people that are doing this really difficult thing. And other sports too, whether it's football or wrestling, whatever it is.
I actually found the last few years, I go out of my way to not isolate myself. That's one thing. Like being around other people engaging in things has been really healthy for me.
Oh, for sure.
Oh my God. And I just found like, what the fuck am I doing? It's like everything is in my little house by myself with everybody, everything comes to me. It's so odd.
It's odd.
It's really
very
odd.
unhealthy.
And it starts to fuck you up in the mind.
And then your interaction with humans is only on the internet. Ugh, it's terrible. You need to
Or
hug
with people that are sycophantically either being paid or need something from you.
Yeah,
And then I think you're in a really bad place.
absolutely.
Whereas like if you're in the grind with other people, they're beating you at things, it's great.